Glazing can produce a lot of warming and cooling. Balancing the cool and the warm with thin glazes. This is a cadmium yellow medium, and you can see places where I've put the yellow. And if it gets a little yellow looking instead of just warm, then you'll add a little red over it, maybe an alizarin crimson. You can add a little blue over it to gray it down. Taking very small amounts with a sable brush, very soft brush, take a little bit in there, and if there's too much, then I'll wipe it off on a rag. And where I have little spots of white, of course, putting the yellow over the white will make it stand out even more. I'm just moving around now with the warm sections. Not bad to have a big picture or even a small picture. Leonardo took a long time to do the Mona Lisa. Look it up online. Section there, see there? Now I'm not trying to paint an island or trees. I'm trying to look for forms, shapes, patterns. And then I'll stand back from the picture and see what's happened. What effect have I had by painting like this up close? What does it look like far away? Does it create a pattern? And I don't know if you've studied fractal patterns, but nature is full of what appears to be chaos, but really is a pattern. If you look at the sand on the beach, it has a pattern. So I'm looking for not chaotic patterns, although people call it chaos. I'm looking for random places to pop in my blue. And I don't have a photograph. I'm not thinking trees. I'm thinking shape. I'm thinking size of stroke. Oh, I'm thinking a little bit trees now because I'm creating, I can see a pattern emerging here. Around the warm area, a cool area with a pattern. Now I'm aware of colors. That's a red, that's a blue. There's the cloud. I'm trying to bring this cloud so that it looks like it's in front of the island here. So, very subtle nuances of color are creating a pattern. I can see a lovely pattern emerging here. Notice how little paint I have on my brush. Now you remember when Leonardo, well maybe you don't remember, you weren't there, but maybe you were, who knows. When Leonardo was doing the Mona Lisa, he would have used very fine sable brushes, and he would have used a technique similar to this with oils, using mediums, just gently and carefully putting minuscule little strokes of paint on. At some point in the painting, when he began the painting, he probably used broad brush strokes. But at some point, he had to hunker down and add some fine brushwork, especially in the hands. And I'm going to work this little area in here. Very little bit of paint. That little cloud is great. Staying away from the white cloud. I'm trying to get these white clouds so they look like they're in front. You wouldn't think such a little bit would make such a great difference, but over time, a number of these very light, warm or cool adjustments will definitely give your painting a new life.